and welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading where we're going to look at how is your person feeling about you, how do they feel about your relationship, how do they feel about your future together, and do you guys have a future together as it stands in the cards today. We'll be doing a pretty in-depth reading with probably 5 different decks just because I have fun doing that. I like to use as many decks as possible. And we have 4 piles to choose from, so 4 different postcards. Think about it as a message from your person, the different postcards. And I've used these in a video before, but I love them, and I took them off my wall to use in a different video. So I wanted to use them again before I put them back up. But the 4 postcards are drawings of the 4 seasons by Yves Saint Laurent. And like I said, I really like them. I like the vibe of each season. So try to ground yourself and meditate for a moment. Think about your person. Think about your situation. And then choose one of these postcards. You could, for example, choose a pile or the postcard like the season where you met this person. Maybe you could choose the season of their zodiac sign. Or just if you feel drawn, you really like one of the postcards, then you can choose that one. But try to do it intuitively rather than spending a lot of time thinking about it, because I feel like that is when you get the best messages. So pile number 1 is this postcard, Winter. Very peaceful and serene. I like this one. I like all of them. So that's pile 1, Winter. Pile 2 is Spring. I love this one too, super colorful. Yeah, I love this one. So Spring is pile number 2. Summer is pile number 3. Very serene, peaceful, relaxed. Vacation. So pile number 3 is Summer. And pile number 4 is Autumn. Again, relaxed, abundant, happy. So again, take a moment to think about your person and to choose one of these 4 piles. 1, Winter, 2, Spring, 3, Summer, and 4, Fall. I'll leave the timestamps in the description so you can go ahead and jump to the postcard that you chose, and I will see you there. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 1, Winter, then this reading is for you. We're going to start by looking at, again, how are they feeling about you? So while I shuffle these cards, go ahead and think about your person. Try to picture them clearly in your mind. Think about your situation so that we can get a clearer answer to the question, how do they feel about you? Okay, I'm feeling like I want to draw from this deck first. Yeah, okay, that feels better. So while I'm shuffling these cards, again, think about your person, picture them in your mind, and focus on the question, what does this person think or feel about me? How does this person feel about me? So we invite any spirit guides that want to communicate with us about this issue for pile number 1. We ask them to provide as clear and definitive an answer as possible. For pile number 1 for Winter, how does the person on their mind feel about them? Okay, we have 9 of Swords. We have 4 of Swords. Okay, so they're thinking about you a lot. We have King of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Swords. Oh my god. Okay, this person is thinking a lot about you and the situation. Let's pull one more. the Six of Swords. Okay. So there is an abundance here with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Like, you could see, hopefully, that there was like a small altar set up, like a small offering. And also in the King of Pentacles card, we do have like an abundance. But there is a lot of sword energy here. So this person could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or they could just be thinking a lot about you and the situation. These energies, I'm going to go ahead and clarify them now before trying to read too much into them, because I want to see what the other cards have to say. So we're going to try to get some clarification on how they feel about you, because we know they're thinking about you a lot, and for some reason when they think about you, they are distressed. Like, they're up late at night, their mind's going in circles, like they're thinking a lot about this situation. I feel like they're not having like restful dreams because they're dreaming about you, they're dreaming about this situation. But the Six of Swords does speak about moving on and being able to move past these negative thought patterns. So let's go ahead and clarify and see why they're feeling this way when they think about you, or why they're feeling this way about your situation. So that's because you have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to clarify and see what else we can get from more cards so we can give you a clearer answer to the question. Again, for pile number 1 for winter, how does our person feel about them? So we can see that they think a lot about them. They think a lot. I feel like this person is kind of an overthinker in general. Okay, we have the Five of Swords again. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. We have Strength. And one more card. So there's been a loss of some kind, like some kind of separation, and I think that's what's keeping this person up. We have the Fool also. So new beginnings right under moving on. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we have going on. Again, lots of sword energy here, so it could be an air sign. We do have Strength, which is Leo. And we have Cups as well, which are water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have King of Pentacles, which I believe is Taurus or Gemini. So again, more air signs. How does this person feel about you? So we have a lot of fives, so there has been some kind of conflict, and I feel like there's been a loss with this connection, and when they think, like, they're feeling that loss, and I think that is, when they think about you, like, that loss is heavy on their mind, and it's keeping them up at night. It makes them anxious, I feel like, to think about that loss. Again, they're having bad dreams. And they think a lot about whatever conflict you guys had between the two of you. They think you're a very strong person with the Five of Swords and Strength right underneath. Like, you have a lot of inner strength, so I feel like they feel like you are getting through this separation better than they are. Like, they're up late at night thinking about the loss, you know, going in circles, like, what could I have done differently? How could I have acted differently? But I don't think with this King of Pentacles, like, this little face here looks kind of, it looks very proud to me, like very stubborn, like they don't want to admit that they're feeling that. And I think they fantasize a lot as well about you still, about getting the relationship back, but I don't think that it's fully rooted in reality with the Seven of Cups. Like whatever they're fantasizing about or whatever like they're, imagining, it's not super rooted in reality. It's more rooted in like living in a fantasy world. I think this person is using that to kind of get over the hurt that they feel and the anxiety that they feel about the situation. The Six of Swords and the Fool speak to new beginnings, like moving on, moving towards safety. So I do think that this person and you will be able to, if you're not speaking right now, or if there is a conflict between the two of you, you guys will be able to, let's see, is that a little bit better? I hope so. You guys will be able to work it through and come to harmony, and you'll be able to have a new beginning. So let's see if that new beginning is going to be romantic between the two of you, or if it's going to be more of like a friendship connection. There's a lot of feelings here still with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups, but again, they're not really rooted in reality, I feel like, and I feel like this person is thinking a lot about the negative emotions that they, like, not that you give them, but that they feel when they think about the situation. I don't think this is them thinking about you, like, oh my goodness, like, that you give them anxiety, you make them feel like this. I think whatever happened between the two of you, whatever conflict you guys had, fills them with a lot of grief, probably a lot of guilt as well. This card kind of looks guilty to me a little bit, like they're up late at night being like, why did I do that? Why did I not, why did I not do that? Why did I let this go? Or why did, how did it get to this point, basically, where they're alone and with their overturned cups. But let's go ahead and pull from a different deck and see for pile number 1 for winter. So I am seeing a new beginning, like moving on from this energy. So let's see, is that moving on going to bring a romantic connection or not? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, or no, the Nine of Wands, excuse me. The Nine of Wands. Okay, for pile number 1, is there a chance for this to turn back into a romantic connection? I'm not saying that it's not right now, but is there a chance, like, is this romantic connection? Is this platonic? The new beginning? Let's see, it fell down. Where'd it go? Did it fall down? Am I crazy? Where did it go? Okay, I guess I'm crazy. Actually, let me check. Yeah, I guess I'm crazy. Okay, let me get back here. Okay. So there is a lot of hurt here, or a lot of stress, I guess, in what they're feeling, but the overall energy that I'm getting from this is moving on. So harmony, like finding balance again, being able to come to a place of harmony again after difficulty. So 10 of Pentacles. And let's get one more. Oh, we got two more. Okay. We have the Moon in reverse, and we have Judgment. So I feel like this person is going to make an announcement of some kind, or like an announcement, like good news is coming basically in this connection. And I think you've been hoping and praying for it. As you can see, these little people praying on the bottom, and the good news is coming. Like right now you may feel, you and this other person may feel a little bit battered. You know, like you may not have the fight in you right now to keep going. Or you may feel that way, but with strength, you guys both have the inner strength to get through this. And the 10 of Pentacles, that is like the quintessential family, happy card. So I think you guys are going to be able to find resolution to whatever conflict is separating you right now, and hopefully come into this 10 of Pentacles energy. The Moon in reverse and the Fool too, I think suggests that you both are being honest in this connection. Like there's no ill will, I guess. Like they're not trying to pull one over on you. They genuinely are upset about the situation. They're genuinely feeling a lot of grief. They're genuinely feeling like a large loss. And I do think that good news is on its way. So let's get another oracle message. What is the future of this connection, or what could this connection hold in the future? We have structure. And we have we also have fear. So I think this is reflecting what you guys are feeling right now. Like fear that the structure of this relationship is over. But I'm not seeing that in the cards. I am seeing the ability to reconcile, to find harmony and balance again after a difficult time. Let's get a different oracle card for you for a final message regarding this connection. You guys are going to have to get over your fear. I think in order to give this relationship the structure that it needs. I think your person, because of fear, anxiety, like they're, like this card, they're going in circles in their head. They're trapped in their own mind in a lot of ways, just imagining how everything could go wrong or how everything did go wrong, and they need to get out of that energy. Like they need to do the Six of Swords to move on, let that cycle come to an end, use their inner strength, and come into the Fool energy of just letting whatever happens, being brave enough to start anew, to maybe look like a fool, to fall off the cliff, but look too, the Fool has like a white rose. So kind of like I'm thinking of that as like a white flag. So maybe someone needs to apologize, but they're afraid to do so. Okay, let's see. You've got 3 that came up. So again, this reflects the Fool. You have come to the edge. You have a leg up, and round and round. So I think this person right now, how they're feeling about you, like they do have feelings for you, and you guys do have the potential for a very happy future. But in order to do that, you or they're gonna have to come to the edge to give up this fear and stop going round and round, but to break the cycle, come to the edge, and kind of put yourself out there in order to start a new beginning and to get this like almost this like stagnant energy out of the way, to be able to move on and to move into different things. You're gonna have to stop this cycle of going round and round and come to the edge and be vulnerable. But I do think that you have a leg up. Like, this is saying that it's very possible. Spirit guides are looking out for you. The universe is looking out for you. You have people that are helping you. Like, it's very possible. You can do it, and there is a very happy future in the cards if you are able to do that. So that is what I have for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I always like hearing from people in the comments if you want to talk about your situation. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, obviously, no pressure, don't do that. But I do like chatting with you guys. So again, thank you for watching. I wish you the best of luck with this situation and just in general, and have a great day. Hi, if you chose pile number 2, spring, then this message is for you. So while I shuffle these cards, go ahead and think about your person, have a really clear picture of them in your mind, and focus on the question, is this person, how do they feel about me? When think about me, how do they feel? What feelings do they have for me? So we invite any spirit guides that want to communicate with us about this question to provide as clear an answer as possible. For pile number 2, for spring, how does our person feel about them? What feelings does pile number 2, does the person on their mind have for them? Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. This keeps coming up. We have the Sun. We have the 2 of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, you guys may have been drawn to pile number 1 as well, because a lot of the cards are the same. The energies are a little similar, not completely, but a little bit similar. So I'm going to go ahead and draw more cards to clarify those right away. But 2 Swords and 2 Pentacles, so could be your person could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Your person could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The Sun, of course, also is Leo, so that's a fire sign. So we have lots of astrological suits represented. The Sun is a super positive card, so they feel about you very positively. And like they think about the 2 of you together on that card. You can see the 2 little hands are, they're together and they're victorious. But let's see what other energy we have going on. So again, for pile 2, how does their person feel about them, feel about their relationship? person is not super communicative with the jumping cards. I'll give it a few more tries and then I'll pull them. I keep hearing things fall, but I'm like, where are they falling from? What is falling? I keep thinking that they're cards, but I don't know. Maybe after the reading I'll find like 20 cards on the ground. I'll be like, you idiot. They actually were falling out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull them. So we have the High Priestess. So there is lots of twos, like lots of unity here with the High Priestess, the Sun, the Two of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse under the Sun, so more fire energy. The High Priestess is the first water energy we have so far. The Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles under the Eight of Pentacles. And Justice under the King of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here, just right off the bat, is that your person is in a period where they're working a lot. They're working on something. Work is really important to them right now, and they're starting to see the fruits of their labor, but they're not quite there yet. So they have a little bit of waiting left to do, and they're still very much in that kind of like working energy where that's kind of their main focus right now. But the Two of Swords, I feel like there's a choice to be made with you, like they have to make a choice in some way about your relationship. Let's take a look. I feel like there's like a fork in the road or something going on with the two of you, some kind of crossroads, and they feel like maybe like they think that you could be victorious. To me, this kind of looks like two like marathon runners like crossing the finish line. And so I feel like they know you guys could go the distance. They know that you could do great things together, but for some reason they feel like they're at a fork in the road. And I think it's related to work. And I feel like they're worried that if they get too involved in a relationship, then it could change their creative pursuits. Maybe you guys work together and they're worried about the way that you guys getting together would affect the work that you do together. The High Priestess and the Five of Swords. So I think that they think about you as someone who's very intelligent, someone who has a strong way with words. You're someone that is a really clear communicator, and you are intimidating. I think you intimidate them a little bit with like this card, all the heads on the ground. The High Priestess is super sensual, spiritual, intelligent. So I think they view you as someone who has these qualities of being a great communicator, being really intelligent, being very spiritual as well. And I think they're a little bit intimidated by that. With the Sun and the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Wands in reverse, I do feel like this person, like I feel like they feel like they have a lot of conflicts coming up right now, probably related to this project that they're working on, whatever it is that they're working on. They may have they may feel a lot of conflicts emerging or a lot of obstacles to reaching that, and I feel like they think that you could help them with those obstacles. Like they feel like together you guys could be successful because of your intelligence, your communication skills. Like they know that you would help them with this project. They know that you would be a helpful addition. With the King of Pentacles too, like I think they think you would add abundance to this project. So again, okay, so we do have a lot of fire energy, the Sun, the Wands. We do have sword energy with the swords, obviously, and then Justice as well, that's Libra. King of Pentacles. Could be Gemini, could be Taurus, or just earth sign or air sign. Yeah, I do feel like your person is at a crossroads for something. I think it's related to work. And for some reason, how they feel about you is strongly tied to this crossroads, to this decision that must be made, to this fork in the road. So maybe you've helped them with this project. Maybe you work with them for some of you. Or maybe, yeah, but they see you as a partner. And they feel that you guys could be really successful together. I think they are attracted to you as well with the High Priestess, but I don't see a ton of Cups cards here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull another deck and ask, like, is this a romantic connection or is it more business, platonic? Okay, that was a horrible shuffle. Okay. Okay, I just cannot shuffle this deck today. I don't know what it is. What? Why am I having such hard times with this deck? Okay, let's just shuffle like this. So what are their feelings for pile number 2 for spring? Are there romantic feelings? Okay, we got a lot. I feel like that's a little bit too many. Let's keep seeing what we can get. Are there romantic feelings here? Oh my god, there are pens that keep falling out. Okay. Sorry, you guys like do not care, but I've been like, what is happening with my desk? Like, our cards just flying across the room and I don't even see them. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. So there are feelings, there is passion there, but there is like this strong feeling that there's a choice that needs to be made. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Wands reversed and Death. So again, there is this feeling that there's a choice that needs to be made and that they have to walk away for some reason. I feel like this person could be traveling somewhere with the road too. Maybe it's like a literal fork in the road where they're like going somewhere. And if they went somewhere, they would leave you behind, or they would leave people behind. With the Queen of Wands, again, they see you as, you could be a fire sign maybe with the Queen of Wands, Leo. It's another Leo card. I'm going to grab an oracle card, some oracle cards for you just while I'm interpreting this, but they see you as someone who's very strong, like a very, like a good leader, basically. Very intelligent, good communication, just very successful person. And with Death, there are changes coming. That could signify, you know, that this relationship is coming to an end, like it's kind of run its course. The oracle cards we have, again, in terms of like the future of this connection, we have communication, we have move on, and we have boundaries. So with the boundaries card, I think this person sees passion with you. They see, they just see passion with you. But I do think this person, whatever choice they're making, is going to put up a wall between the two of you. Maybe they are moving somewhere, so there's physical distance between the two of you. But there's some, like, they're going to put some kind of distance between the two of you, whether that be physical distance, emotional distance. I think they're still going to watch you from afar. Or still watch, like, even after the decision is made, they're still going to watch you. But I do think, so with this, even though it says move on, it looks like she's blowing new life into the connection. but as you can see, it's like stuck on a wheel. So I feel like this person could be stuck in their work energy for a longer period of time than you would want them to be, and it's going to be kind of stuck in that cycle. So this is saying, like, you are this incredible, strong communicator. Like, you're the high priestess. Like, holy shit, you don't need to wait around for other people. You have your own things to be doing. Don't wait for this person to finish their project, to do their passions. Focus on yours, your passions, your projects. I think this person would be very attracted to someone that has a lot of projects going on. So if this person does put up boundaries between the two of you, if there is a wall that goes up between the two of you, I don't think this card to me is not saying like move on completely, like there's no hope here. I think this card is saying don't get hung up on this connection, don't get bogged down by it. So if they do move away, like they're going to be thinking about you, like they're going to have their eye on you still. And so if you have these, I can tell you are a strong person, you have passion, you have ambition, you have drive. Like, you have the ability to do amazing things, and this person's going to be watching. And I feel like they're going to be really attracted to, strong, they're going to, any big achievement that you make is only going to bring them closer to you, if that makes sense. So, moving on, just don't get stuck on this connection. Focus on yourself, focus on, what you have going for you and not just what this person has going for them and what you can do for them to help them. Let's see, I'm going to move these. Okay. So oh my goodness, crazy. Okay, so I pulled more oracle cards just as a final message for you. We have fork in the road again, so this just reinforces that there is a decision to be made. This person is going either one way or another, and one way is leading them closer to you, and the other way is leading them farther away from you. And this does look like this person might be, at this moment, they might be choosing the way that's leading them farther away from you. But it's time. It's time for that to happen. This is divine timing. See, there's a door. I don't know if you can see. There's a door there that she's walking to. This door may seem like it's closing, but there are new ones that are opening, and it's time for you to focus on your projects, to chop wood, to do the work that you need to do to achieve your dreams. And I think that could bring this person closer to you in the end, because they're going to keep watching you. They're very attracted to your ambition, drive, and intelligence and communication skills. And so I'll put these here too. So they're going to be watching you, like I said, and they're going to be paying attention to any projects that you complete, things like that. And I feel like they would be, when the time is right. I think the time is not right now for this connection. But I do see, the time is just not right for this connection. It's time for you to focus on yourself, on your dreams. And when you do that, you only attract other people into your life, whether it's this person or, a new door that's even better, something that you could not have even imagined. When you focus on yourself and your own passions and how strong and amazing you are, that only brings other people into your life, whether it's this person you can attract them at the right time, or someone that's even better. But this is a good time for you. The fork in the road happened because it's time to let go of this person right now so that you can focus on yourself, because Spirit is saying that you have big projects coming for yourself. You are you have the ability to be so successful. And I think Spirit is saying right now is the time for you not to focus too much on this person and their projects, but focus on you, because you have amazing things coming and you could open so many doors with this time period. It's really this is a gift from Spirit, I think, that this person has this fork in the road so that you can go on and shine as brightly as possible. So I think that is what I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. If you want to, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. No pressure, but if you want to, feel free to do so. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck with this situation. With it looks like you have a lot of success and achievement coming, so congratulations in advance. But I wish you luck with this situation, and just in general, I hope you find peace with the situation. And again, thank you for watching and have a great day. Hi, if you chose pile number 3, Summer, then this reading is for you. So while I shuffle these cards, go ahead and picture your person in your mind. Really focus on them, get a clear picture of them so that we can get a clear answer to the question, how do they feel about you? And also just see what other messages are coming through, because in the other piles, there have been other messages besides feelings as well. So whatever messages Spirit wants to communicate to you about this relationship, we will take a look at. But we want to focus on, how does this person feel about you? So while I shuffle and while I'm pulling cards, again, try to focus on your person. Really, think hard about them. Specifically the question, how do they feel about you? So we invite any spirit guides that want to communicate with us to provide as clear and helpful an answer as possible. For pile number 3, Summer, how does the person on their mind feel about them? For pile 3, how does our person feel about them? So we have the 3 of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Moon. Goodness. And we have the 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Like, what more do you want, really? What more of an answer do you want? That was a very clear and definitive, helpful answer. So thank you to the spirit guides that helped us with that one. How does this person feel about you? They have deep feelings for you. With the Moon and the 2 of Cups, like, they have romantic feelings for you. I feel like you bring them a lot of joy with the 3 of Cups, as well as the 6 of Swords. Like, they feel a sense of peace and harmony when they're with you. You may have helped them, like, they may have been going through a bit of a difficult time, like, just something stressful, maybe a different relationship or with work or something, but you've helped them get through it. You've helped lead them to the other side. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they enjoy, so I feel like your relationship is really fun, and I feel like they enjoy how spontaneous and I don't want to say random, but just like how you guys can do anything together and it's fun, or you guys, like, it really feels like you guys could do anything together. Like, this is so cringe, but when people tweet those things like, have fun with or like, date someone that you can have fun at the grocery store with. Like, I feel like that is kind of the vibe of this relationship. Like, that is kind of a cringe quote, but that is, I feel like, how this person feels about you. Like, they're like, I could have fun with this person doing anything. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Moon and the 2 of Cups, like, they have deep feelings for you as well. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. So in terms of zodiac signs here, we have obviously a lot of cups. So that could be water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries. Oh my goodness. What am I saying? Cancer, Scorpio, Aries. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the moon as well, that's Cancer. We have the Six of Swords twice. So that is air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have a little bit of Pentacle energy with the 3 and the 4 of Pentacles, and also the Knight of Pentacles. Actually, we do have quite a bit of Pentacle energy. So Earth energy as well, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles specifically is Taurus and Capricorn, and 4 of Pentacles is Taurus, so this person could have some Taurus in their chart as well. Interesting. Let's see. So I'm trying to do math in my head, which is like a complicated thing for me right now. The overall message so far of your reading is an 8. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards because I'm a little confused, honestly, by the second row of cards. They're not negative, but we have the Six of Swords again, and yeah, okay, so we have the Hierophant in reverse, so that's more Taurus, the 10 of Cups in reverse, a little bit too many. I have the Knight of Wands in reverse, so 2 knights. Let's pull another one. And the 5 of Swords. So I do feel like you guys have, I feel like there may be an argument coming on the horizon between the two of you, or you guys have had an argument recently. But to me, this person seems like someone who rushes into relationships perhaps a little bit too quickly. But they also are someone, I'm going to pull one more card actually. Like they're someone that loves love, they love being in love, and they love relationships, but they love the good side of relationships. The Sun, okay, so that's a positive card. So they may cling a little bit too tightly in relationships with the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles right underneath it. So they may be just like a little bit, they may feel a little bit stifling, I guess, in relationships, but it's because they feel so strongly about you that they want to hold on to it. And this person, I think they have strong feelings about you, because with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups reverse underneath, what that says to me is that their emotions change really quickly about you, which if they are an earth sign kind of says a lot, because they have strong feelings for you. So when they feel like something is threatening that, they get upset. The Knight of Wands, like they want to take action. They're like, what, how can I fix it? And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, I feel like this person, they get worried easily, and so if there's any sign of like trouble in the relationship, they immediately, their mind kind of goes to the worst place and they want to hold on or move away with the Six of Swords, or hold on too tightly. So they could be a little bit distant, actually. I feel like they could oscillate between being distant and being too clingy. And it's because they have these like strong feelings for you, and they don't know, like when there's conflict, they don't know how to deal with it, I guess. I think this person is pretty traditional. I do think they might be an earth sign. Like they want a family, they want that happy relationship, stable, secure, and that's why they're acting like this. I do feel like if they try to distance themselves from arguments, it's going to end poorly. With the Five of Swords, it's going to end in more arguments. And weirdly enough, if they like hold on, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse though, I feel like they're not doing it in a way that is clean. Like if they are able to, I think the Four of Pentacles is them being able to give energy into the connection and hold on to it, yes, but not like cling on to it like super tightly. But if they just give themselves the relationship instead of moving away, there's this sun, like happy, positive success energy. So, how do they feel about you? They have a lot of feelings. Oh my goodness. Like they care a lot about you. You have 2 major arcana, 3 major arcana, a lot of cups, let's get an oracle card and look at what the future might have for your relationship. So I think this person, yeah, they have a lot of feelings about you. And okay, we have rest. We'll get one more. Oh, too many. Light. Okay, one more actually. And support. So I think this union is divinely guided. It's being watched over. You have support from the universe. You have infinite support. Your cups are running over. It may, even when things like seem rainy and like stormy, they're actually like the rain is just filling your cups. So conflict, I feel like, is not something to be afraid of in this connection, basically. And that's a lesson that your person needs to learn. So after the storm, there's always light. They don't need to just walk away. Conflict doesn't mean that everything's over. So these 2 cards came out as well in the previous reading. Fork in the road and time to go. So again, I think your person, they're kind of in this, like when they're in relationships, when they come to a fork in the road, or when they come to something where they feel like there's a problem, they feel like it's time to go, basically. Like they love, but they have this really idealized version of it in their head where if something goes wrong, then that must mean that the relationship isn't, meant to be. But relationships take work, like they take time. Okay, you have co-create and to be fair. So I think that's, like your person has strong feelings for you. They really do. And there is a lot of potential in this connection. But for it to really be able to take off and have the full potential that it can, your person needs to realize that when they come to a fork in the road, it's not time to dip. Like they need to co-create with you. They need to build things with you. And when the going gets tough, it's not time to go. Like, that's when real relationships actually become even stronger, because they have worked together. And like, no relationship is perfect without work. No relationship is perfect, period. But relationships where you think like, oh my goodness, like that they have the best relationship, it's because they've worked really hard on it. It didn't just come overnight, you know. And so your person needs to learn balance, that there's good and bad, there's light in the darkness, there's light in storms, and the light is that you always have the opportunity to get stronger. So if your person is able to learn that, I do see a lot of potential here for the two of you. They have strong feelings, like I said, and they have very pure intentions towards you. Like, there's no negative feelings here, really. I think it's just them being a little bit naive in terms of love. But that was more of like a relationship reading. In terms of how they feel about you, you bring them joy, you bring them support, you make them feel peaceful. They have deep feelings for you. But for those feelings to come to fruition and for you guys to have a really stable and happy relationship, they need to do some work on themselves, or think about how they think about relationships, and realize that, you know, there's always a balance. There's a give and a take. There's work involved, and I think this person's afraid of work. Like, they seem, like with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this person like is very capable of doing the work. It's just that they feel like at this point in time, if they have to do the work, that means that it's not a perfect relationship, and that's not at all how it works. And so if you guys are able to, or if this person is able to come to that conclusion, if you're able to help them get there, that's a huge lesson learned for that person. That's a huge lesson. Yeah, so I think that's what I have for pile number 3 for summer. Thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you want to. I always like talking to people in the comments, so if you wanted to like vent about your situation, I'd love to talk to you. But obviously, no pressure if you don't want to. I wish you the best of luck with your situation, and just in general, I wish you peace, prosperity, and luck. And again, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Okay, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading, fall. Okay, so while I'm shuffling these cards, go ahead and think about your person in your head. Visualize them as clearly as you can, and think about the question, how do they feel about me? This pile already has like an energy to it, like it's very energetic. The other piles have been a little bit less so. So I'm definitely getting a different vibe from this one. A lot of cards have been the same in different readings. So we'll see what's going on with this one. But basically, I'm feeling, I'm feeling a lot more energetic. This person, well, we'll pull the cards, but I feel like their energy, like they're excited. Like there's a lot of excitement around this pile. I can't even like spit my words out properly because I'm just like ready to go. So again, while I'm shuffling, think about your person, meditate on them, and the question, how do they feel about me? So we can get a clearer answer to that question, and hopefully a pretty definitive one. So we invite any spirit guides that want to communicate about this issue to give us as clear and definitive and helpful answer as possible for pile number 4 for autumn. How does our person feel about them? The person on the mind of pile number 4, how do they feel about them? Okay, bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups, so just saying, we have the Sun. Okay, excitement. What was I saying? And the Ace of Cups too. Zam. Okay, we have Two of Swords. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so a lot of sword energy here. There's been a lot of sword energy in all of the piles. So lots of air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The sun is Leo, or it could be any fire sign, so Aries or Sagittarius as well. And then cups are water signs, so that would be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but there's a lot of sword energy here. So I think at the base of it, again, this person is excited about you. They see you as a duo. They see you as someone that they could get things done with. But for some reason, there's been some kind of disconnect where they feel like they lost you. Or they feel like they've lost the situation. And it's brought them a lot of pain, honestly. But a new horizon is on the way. If you can see, there's like a sun coming up behind the Ten of Swords. And there's a new Ace of Swords. Like there's newness coming, especially a new way of thinking. So I feel like they have been kind of at a crossroads in their own mind. But there's something new coming. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, more swords, the King of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the first thing that's making me think of is a misunderstanding, like maybe this person came off as being deceitful or untrustworthy, but that actually wasn't the case, and they're really upset about it. Like they're like, that wasn't, you know, what I was doing. That wasn't my vibe. And they're upset about that misunderstanding, about the way things came off. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy, and our final card, the Nine of Swords. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So how does this person feel about you? They have strong feelings. I will tell you that. They see you super positively with the Sun. And I feel like you guys are in separation right now with the Two of Swords, like this road. I feel like there's something, you know, there's some obstacle between the two of you. If you can see the two swords that are blocking the road, there's something stopping you guys from being able to be this duo that they picture you as, and it's making them really sad. Like they're like, ugh. But the Four of Cups is kind of like the angsty teenager card, so I feel like they could be a little bit moody. I feel like there was a misunderstanding or a miscommunication of some kind with the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person could be a little bit dramatic with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. To me, those are both very like exaggerated, kind of moody. This deck calls the Four of Cups like the moody teenager. And I feel like this person could be a little bit dramatic. But with the Ace of Swords, like there's a new way of thinking coming. So I think they're going to be able to get out of this moody energy. The Nine of Swords, though, like whatever happened between the two of you, whatever misunderstanding, if that was the case, that's what happened. Like it's keeping them up late at night, and they're like, holy shit, you know, they're like, how did it get to this place? Like they're losing sleep over it. And let's see, the King of Swords. King of Swords is Aquarius. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards and see what other messages there could be here. So with the Chariot, they want to move forward. They want to move things forward. Like I said, with the Ten of Swords, you can see that sun coming up in the background, and they want that to rise faster. I feel like this person, again, is a little bit dramatic. They could be a little bit impatient too, where they're like, okay, we need to move things along to where things are good again. But there's something blocking that with the Nine of Swords there. So I don't think it's going to happen as fast as they want it to. And they're going to feel like, you know. Okay, so we have the Lovers. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Fool in reverse. So yeah, I do feel like there is some kind, like there's some kind of obstacle, or there's some kind of, there's something blocking you from being together right now, but you guys have hugely positive cards with the Sun and the Lovers. Again, the Lovers is Gemini, so that's more air energy. King of Pentacles could also be Libra. So again, more air energy. But the Six of Wands speaks about success. Same with the Sun. But there is like a choice to be made here. So the choice could be how they're viewing the situation. So maybe they are putting themselves in this place of feeling like everything's lost and like being kind of dramatic about it. And they need that Ace of Swords energy. Like they need to look at things from a different perspective in order to get back into that Lover's positive energy, like positive Sun energy. The King of Pentacles. You have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. On the Six of Pentacles, do you have another six as well? Yeah, Six of Wands. So sixes do speak about like being social. So coming together. Okay, we have childhood. Interesting. I'll put that here. You have another seven with the Chariot. So there are obstacles right now, but keep going. You have another six with the Lovers too. So okay, we have release. We'll pull another one. So with the childhood, but that's making me think again is that maybe this person is a little bit immature, or they're looking at this situation from an immature perspective. You have the Fool as well, but the Fool is reversed. So the Fool could be, you know, that child energy, but to me the Fool is positive child energy. So seeing things with like childlike wonder and being excited to try new things and not being afraid to put yourself out there and take risks. But this is reversed. So I feel like this person is being childish, but in a way that's not being helpful to them or to you. It's not serving the situation. And so this person needs to release that attitude and come into this Ace of Swords energy, or they're going to be stuck in the Nine of Swords energy, or they're going to be up all night thinking like, what's going on? So move on. This person needs to move on from that cycle of negative thinking. They need to move on, kind of grow up a little bit about whatever happened here for the cycle to end. But the move on card to me looks like she's blowing new life into the situation as well. We have Between Worlds that came right out. She's blowing new life into the situation. So again, there's a ton of potential here. A ton of potential. But your person needs to kind of wake up and smell the roses a little bit. I feel like the obstacles here are kind of self-imposed from your person. Like I feel like they are being a little bit childish. Maybe they're being selfish as well, or just being over dramatic and exaggerated and kind of acting in childish ways. That's just, again, not serving you. It's not serving the connection, and you guys aren't going to come into this positive Sun Lovers energy if they're stuck in that angsty kind of immature vibe. So we have Between Worlds. So this does make me think, if you can see the card, it's going from gray to blue, or to color, excuse me. So with the twos and then this as well, this makes me think that you guys are moving into a different and brighter future. Like once this is released, you guys are going to be able to put it behind you and move forward. we have mending and by the book. So mending, again, you guys are going to be able to mend this relationship. And by the book, interesting. So what this says to me is this person, so there is an Aquarius card, King of Swords, and I feel like Aquarians can be a little bit, not immature, but just not super realistic or not as practical maybe. And so that, I don't know, the elephants to me basically are saying that I feel like this person, like elephants are hardworking, they're stable, you know, they're kind of like, to me, I think of them as like the adults of the animal world. So if this person really wants to get you back and they want to heal this relationship, they want to mend, they're gonna have to kind of go by the book, you know. They can't just be in this childhood dream forever. Like, they need to kind of wake up, take responsibility for their actions and whatever role that they've played as well in the misunderstanding, and you know, just kind of grow up a little bit. But I do see a ton of potential here for you guys to move out of this energy into a more positive one. If this person is able to move out of that childish energy. But let's take a look again one final time at all of these cards and see what is going on, or if there's any final messages for you guys. Let's see. So the misunderstanding is going to be resolved with the Six of Wands coming underneath the Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Like, that is going to be resolved. There's no need to worry about that. I do feel like this person could be, again, like they're acting a little bit selfishly with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like they're really putting themselves first and their needs first, and they're not thinking as much about you and how you've been affected by the situation as well. And that could be, again, them acting a little bit foolishly. But like I said, there's a lot of potential here. You guys have a strong connection. They feel so strongly about you. With the Sun, the Lovers, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, like even the negative, sorry, I'm like getting used to this camera angle still, in air quotes, like the negative emotions are still strong. Like they feel strongly about you. They think about you a lot. They feel badly about this misunderstanding or about whatever happened between the two of you. And they want a happy future with you. But for that to happen, they need to grow up a little bit and be a little bit less immature, if that is the case. But there's a ton of potential here for you guys to move between worlds, to move out of this black and white into the color, and to mend the relationship. So that is what I have for pile number 4 for autumn. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't, obviously don't. But I do like talking to you guys in the comments, so if you want to share a bit about your situation, I would love to chat with you. But again, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, obviously no worries. I wish you the best of luck with this situation, and just in general, sending you love, prosperity, and good vibrations. So again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.